What's going on YouTube and cryptocurrency family? My name is Harry and I am the Crypto Vet. Thank you again for tuning in. Today it's just going to be a quick update on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP because the weekly candle close is coming in about 4 hours and 40 minutes. If that's something you want to hear about, you like hearing my random weird technical analysis, please like and subscribe. The Discord link is in the group in the description. The group's growing really fast. Got a lot of active people. So you want to just talk about crypto, see my live trades, see my updated charts as I make changes to trends and things like that. Like I said, please hop in. Excuse me. I also just started streaming on Twitch, and last night I actually had somebody from France come in and he asked me about Cardano. I thought he spoke English, but he did not, and I talked for like 20 minutes on Cardano, and he didn't understand a fucking word I was saying. So if that kind of shit entertains you, hop in the Twitch. I will start streaming after I'm done with this video, so just hang out, tell me your thoughts in the comments. Please help me out by liking and subscribing, and I'll do live trades and everything and answer questions live on the stream. And I'll probably also play a little bit of Call of Duty, and you can watch my ass get killed in Warzone, maybe a little bit of Fall Guys. So it's going to be a fun Sunday. So without further ado, let's go ahead and head over to the charts. So starting off on CoinMarketCap, we can see that Bitcoin is up about 1%, XRP 2.73, and Ethereum up about almost 6%. But the crazy thing is if we scroll down here, we have some stuff like UMA 45%. Let me find the crazy one. Where is Yearn at? Yearn Finance, Ampleforth up 41%. Yearn is currently trading, I think, at like $35,000 a coin. Where did Yearn go? Did it already drop to zero? I don't know. We're just going to search it up here since this could take a while, my old ass. So Yearn Finance, $32,000. 32.9 per coin. That is absolutely crazy. Triple the price of what Bitcoin is trading at now. Definitely not something I think you should go buy in right now. Never buy the top. Just don't buy the top. You missed the boat already. Don't try to hop on the back and just get drunk behind the motherfucker, okay? See what happens. Only a total circulating supply of 30,000, which is to be expected as to why this thing is so damn expensive. But just a quick update on what's going on in the market. We head over to Bitcoin. We can see the weekly chart here. Candle closes in 4 hours and 40 minutes exactly right now. And if we close a red candle here, that would be pretty bearish right now because we came up, we tested our resistance up here at around 12.1, 12.2, 12,000 just to be solid because that's right where the actual candle bodies would actually get closest to crossing. I don't like to use just the wicks, especially not if you're going to be using any type of trading. You're going to get wicked out really fast. Long-term hodl, who gives a shit? You buy this stuff and just don't look back, right? Your goal here, if you probably found me, is just to, when's the dip, right? Should I buy now? Is it going to shoot up or is it going to drop a little bit, okay? So we can see here, we've already busted out of our long-term resistance here. Okay, so there's no doubt that we're in a bull market at this time. We traded sideways. We broke through the 2,000 mark, which was our previous tops on our last, and this is the weekly candle chart here. And then we shot up, and now we're starting to form this little M almost. If we close a red candle here, I really do think we're going to come back down to test the 10.5 for sure. Again, at least the 11,000, 11.1, which was really weird to me, as you could see in my other videos. It wasn't a fib line or anything like that. It's just kind of weird that we found resistance right at the 11.1. Some people sent me some articles and things saying this is institutional buyback to keep the price inflated. Who knows? Could be, sure. But either way, I'm holding back with what I got, not actively trading Bitcoin right now. If it does drop down to fill the CME gap in the 9,600 to 10,000 range, I have limit buy orders in to long the shit out of it. So that's just my 2 cents on Bitcoin right here. Excuse me. So we go ahead and zoom in to see what the fuck's been happening on the short term. We can see here on the 4-hour candle chart, we broke out of this descending channel that we were in for several days. So to give you an idea of where it was before, let's go ahead and show you the channel that we had drawn before. We were in somewhere around this. Let me adjust it to the appropriate spot. We had a little bit of a wick up, our candle bodies up as we pushed and got rejected at the 12, and then we came down, we had the flash crash, which brought us right down to the 10.5, but we got bought up really, really fast. So if we take these trends that we have, we can go ahead and put this line all the way out, and what do we see? We see that we're coming out to test the bottom of this previous support, now resistance. So we're in a very key spot to see if we are going to break through this and potentially go up to retest 12 again. With the momentum we had here, we had this little W here because this was right down at the bottom at 11.1. This one's a little higher at 11.120. So technically we have a higher low, kind of W'd our way up, and then from here we shot through this descending channel. If you watched my videos before, you know that I almost thought that we were potentially making a little bit of a falling wedge, which tends to break to the upside, which it kind of confirmed that pattern since we did break to the upside, and we also broke up out of the descending channel, which now we are below this previous support, now resistance. So we're just kind of seeing where we're going to go from here. So we'll just have to wait and see. If we do a fib retracement from top to, let's go ahead and use the wick as our bottom. You can see we're trading right now in the middle in the golden pocket area, and we just kind of have to see what is going to happen. These two wicks here were the parts that confused me because they didn't usually, these line up with a fib line, you know, and it was just kind of strange to me that they didn't. I tried drawing it every way I could, but I decided to leave it the way bottom to the top, and this is the part I'm trading on. I could try some other charts and things, but I haven't done as much because I've been trying to get the stream and everything else set up. So we're kind of waiting here, seeing what's going to happen. We do have a good little bit of line of support right here and an uptrend. So, you know, as long as we can keep building up slowly, we should be able to potentially retest up here to the 12,000 mark. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I'll be going over all that in the stream later today, as well as answering any questions you may have, and just let you go over any of the indicators you may have questions on, anything like that. So, you know, please feel free to join me on Twitch. All right, actually, let's go to Ethereum next. So on Ethereum, you can see the chart kind of looks the same, but there's actually just more highs than there are lows, not as much of the swings. If we go back, and this is the 4-hour chart, this is all the way back before we rallied. Before we rallied, it was back here in July. We had a nice steady uptrend. If I draw a line about right here, this was our first little uptrend, right? We had a channel that we were following in. We didn't know that this wasn't going to happen that this was not going to be the main pattern until we broke above this channel here, right? The reason I'm drawing it now is because previous trends and previous patterns can be extended out, and they may come back to where you want them, right? So if we look now, we can see that this was at a setting channel. We had our wicks going down. You know, if you wanted to, you could push this down to here, right? And now you can see that it still fits over here now, like it was potentially a resistance support and that we came out of. I like it here because we have way more candle bodies, way more confirmations. This is a whole confirmation there. Lots of confirmation. So you get my point with what I'm going with on that. So I like to bring the patterns back and forth to kind of see where we're at. But if I take my original pattern that I had, this ascending channel, which is like a bull flag, we can see that we are back in it. We had a little bit testing out, rejected up at the 450 part, came back down, saved around the 375 point. So now we are back into this ascending channel, and we are riding it back up, and we're currently at the 50% mark on that channel. So to me, this is very, very good. I definitely love Ethereum. I don't hold as much as I want, but I definitely hold Ethereum. So I like to see that it's going up. So if I draw a fib the same way we did before, top to a bottom, and you can even go a little bit higher, only to include everything, we can zoom in. We can see that these fib lines were also support and resistance. all the way through. So right now we are currently above the 0.786. So if we were to hold, say here, we could potentially ride this all the way back up to the top of the channel and not necessarily get rejected right around 50% to come back down and ride that channel up. So definitely a good thing for Ethereum. One of the things I also wanted to show you is, let's trash all this crap. Let's head to the weekly. And we can see that we technically have higher lows on our bottom, on our wicks here. We came up, we did have a bearish weekly engulfing candle, but now we're about to have another potentially bullish engulfing candle. And to have this 3 white soldiers pattern here and then a green, red, green candle setup, you know, yes, we're a little bit overbought here, and we are getting higher and higher on our MACD, but I mean, in a bull market, it's to be expected. So in the next 4.5 hours, if we were to close this as a green, red, green formation, that would be very, very bullish to test a new high after this week. So just some things to take into account. The other thing is right here at the 442, 430, 440-ish mark, this is previous resistance turn support that has been resistance for us ever since, right? If we can get over this, we could see parabolic moves in Ethereum, you know, all the way up to $700-800, which would be the next major point. 750-ish would be the next major point of resistance. So, and then that's not too far from the all-time high of around 1400. So definitely keep an eye on Ethereum. I will be doing the same. So then for XRP, everybody knows that XRP is my favorite. I love that. It's very, very bullish. There's lots of good news coming out for them. This is not the big chart. Let me pull up the long-term chart. And I know this video is getting a little long, but it's been a while since I've done a full TA on everything. So if we go here to XRP, this is the weekly candle chart. Let's just go ahead and set some of our highs here. So right here at, where was it at? There we go. Right at 32 to 33 cents. This was, bring it all the way back. There we go. So at 32 cents, the last time we were below the 32-cent mark, and we broke past it and turned it from resistance to support, you can see what happened. We went crazy, right? So this is not just one of a million reasons as to why I'm super, super bullish on XRP here. So right now we are testing it again. So this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times here that we were testing it since the last time we broke through it, where we only got up to 52 cents. We know that we've been doing this little descending triangle where we did break below it. However, we found good support where we did before, around the 15 to 20 cent range. And now we're coming back up to test it again. And this is on the weekly chart, guys. So this takes a lot of data to make these points where they actually are. It's only a matter of time before we break right through this again with all the momentum that there is. I mean, the XRP is currently trading at 28 cents right now. If Bitcoin is to jump up to, say, 12, 13,000, XRP, just because of the Bitcoin to XRP pair and all the news, will easily overcome that 32 cents. And then with the amount of people wanting to get in and do all that stuff, who the fuck knows what could happen from there. So this is just on the weekly chart. You know, if we were to take this down, let's just head to the daily, you know, and see where we're at from before. So here is back in March. This is when we had our Corona crash, and we have been on a constant up and up until we tested that 32, tested again, we dropped down, and just like all the other coins, we've been doing the same little patterns. We have a little descending channel. In this case, we also had the falling wedge, right? So also on my Discord, I had the falling wedge pattern here being formed, and we broke out of it as was expected in a falling wedge pattern. And I actually did the trade live and made money on stream with this. So I definitely expect XRP to keep going to the upside, still maybe slow and steady like it always is. But here on the fib, retracement, you can see that we bounced off the 0.38 or the 0.236 out of this falling wedge, overcame the 0.382, and now we're testing the 0.5 here, which is going to be right out at 28.50. I do expect us to hold here, either trade sideways and go up, way more likely than for us to go down. Now, that again all depends on Bitcoin. There are a lot of alts that are doing really, really well right now, but it just depends on where we go. So for long-term holding, just buy that shit and forget about it. Dollar cost average, buy a little bit here and there. You'll overall average out your price in the long run way better than you will trying to buy the dips, buy the tops, selling at a little bit off a high, trying to overcome fees and doing all that. So don't forget to just play smart. I am a doctor/idiot. This is not financial advice. These are just my personal thoughts on how I make money. Don't just do what I do, do your own research, okay? But that's going to be about it for these quick updates. The weekly candle close is really, really important. The daily candle close will be at the exact same time. And then the monthly candle close is, I believe, a day and a half away. Yep, so day, 5 hours. It'll be tomorrow at 7 p.m. And that'll also be a very important indicator as to how things are going in the market. Okay, so I will catch you guys in the next one. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, Discord, Twitch, check me out. I appreciate everything from you guys, and I will be bringing you more and more content as I get more stuff set up. So take it easy.